legendary. When he stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
Ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option.
How about that pass? Come on, that is amazing. Nice.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. With one game to go, let's take a look at how the DA take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Karl Anthony Towns.
It has indeed, David. Thanks. And the Clippers starting five. The guard spots filled by Jackson and George. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Batum in at the three. And for Minnesota, we've got Russell. He's out there with Patrick Beverley. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Vanderbilt in at the four-man position. And Greg, as we near the end of the regular season, some call these the dog days of the year. Winning teams ready for the playoffs, and the lottery teams sometimes ready to call it a day.
Yeah, well, a lot of teams still have something to play for, whether it's fighting to make the playoffs or seeding. These games do count. And Anthony Edwards, the top pick of 2020. Not the most polished player early on, but his ceiling is through.
So many top picks come in ready to play, Greg. Edwards a part of a class that needed more time, though.
Yeah, the talent is clearly there. And don't forget the pandemic cutting the college careers of many of the 2020 draftees short. Edwards, though, has all the tools to be an incredible wing player.
And George kicks to Batum. And he's good on the three ball.
Batum is a great spot up threat. He's quick to get it off, and the stroke is pure.
George against Beverly. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. That's tipped, and so it's Minnesota with it. Out to Russell. Back to Towns. 6 to shoot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Marcus Morris picks one up there. And when Towns is on the floor, the attitude of this team completely changes. They play with so much more confidence.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more, Kevin. He's a floor raiser. In other words, he makes everybody else play a little better and lifts up their confidence. And he does it while also putting up monster numbers of his own.
And Towns, not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area, and we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Russell against Jackson. The drive by Russell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, I tell you what, such a smooth, tight handle. I mean, especially for a guy with a 6'5" frame and 6'9" wingspan.
Passes it to George. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Jackson against Russell. Pass to Towns. Now here's Beverly. He's guarded closely. Russell against Jackson. And it's Russell missing for Los Angeles. They've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul.
D'Angelo Russell.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Zubac the pass to Batum, and they pick up 2. Batum's got 5 points so far.
The athleticism of Batum, so good at recognizing when he should drive it inside.
Towns, a screen on Jackson. It's Russell with the drive.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Jackson.
And that's Russell. I mean, has the length to disrupt and bother shots, even against bigger or more explosive athletes.
Edwards drives in. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Batum with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Zubac the pass to Jackson. He kicks to George. Misses that one. He's made one and missed two this game so far. Russell finds Towns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there.
2 shots.
And Towns drops them both. And so Powell will bring it up for the Clippers. Pass to Man. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Back to Edwards. For 3. Hands it from downtown. Edwards got 5.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
Better safe than sorry, right?
Daniels is checked in for Minnesota. Malik Beasley comes in for Patrick Beverly. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here is Russell. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Here's Towns. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. He didn't let the defender get to him there.
And the pass to Powell. Here's Man. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
So looking it over. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
An absolute beast in the pick and roll. Towns rolls off ready to score. He doesn't disappoint either.
And here is Powell. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Man. Passes it to Powell. 3-pointer. And the Clippers miss again. Powell against Beasley. Outside, Towns. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Minnesota on top as they end the first quarter on a 4.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Minnesota Timberwolves.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse. and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Russell in the backcourt with Beasley to his side. The forwards are Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Reed in its center, locking down the middle. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
First team foul.
Pretty tricky and sweet pump fake move by Edwards there, pulling the defender in close to get the foul drawn.
Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Russell against Powell. Outside, Russell. Shot clock at 6. Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stop.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. 7-point differential. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And that's the kind of game that can give you a lot of momentum, and you can come away from that feeling like you have the confidence to be able to win those nail biters.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, a statement win for them, no doubt, especially coming in as the underdog. I was impressed with the mental fortitude and toughness they showed in clawing their way to that win.
Clippers trail by 5. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. It's stolen by Edwards. Russell with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot. Russell's got 10.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
And something this team wants from Russell, his ability, Clark, to close games out on offense.
Yeah, and that's something you grow into, Kevin. I mean, and Russell is starting to develop that part of his game, but to create on his own, he knows how to do that now. It comes down to learning on the job as to when to do that and when not to.
Edwards drawing the double team. Beasley against Powell. Now here's McDaniel. He had 10 points in the win against San Antonio. It's 2-on-1. A shot by Batum, no good. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. And it's Beasley in the corner. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers.
Team foul. Clippers substitution.
Clippers trail by 8. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Okogie's checked in for Edwards. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Russell. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
Man passes to Zubac. Covington kicks to Zubac. Back to Covington. Kennard on the wing. Covered by Beasley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kennard's shot is off.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and
Minnesota
that's
foul.
helped them stake this lead.
And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That is his first foul of the game. Minnesota making a switch. Towns is checked in.
Carl Anthony Towns.
Here's Mann. He had 10 points in the win against Phoenix. Kennard against Beasley. Kennard with the ball. Clock at 4. And rejection by McDaniel. Beasley for 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Pass to Mann. Lets it go from deep. Coffee can't get it to go. Timberwolves leading by 11. Beasley outside. Towns down low. Zubac defending. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Zubac.
Taking 2 shots.
And Towns drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Coffee passes to Kennard. Will it go? It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Towns, a screen on Covington. But Trey. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Mann. 4 seconds left. The shot, no good. And we've reached halftime in this one. Minnesota on top as they wrap up the second quarter.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality going into a game?
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll...
Great to see you. And speaking of great, see what I... An excellent start to this game for sure. Did he impress the Diesel? And guys, looking at the first half, how about Carl? That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at D'Angelo Russell. What a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, the guard spots filled by Jackson and George. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Batum in at the 3, the small forward.
Oh, I love the aggressive mindset Beverly has. I mean, that's really what makes him special. He's not afraid of getting bumped, especially when he's going to the bucket.
Both free throws, good from Beverly. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. Down by 15. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And George kicks to Batum. Beverly against George. Zubac with the screen for George. Towns knocks it away.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl Anthony Towns.
Outside Edwards. Towns against Zubac. Clock at 6. Pass to Vanderbilt. He tries for 3. Kept alive, Minnesota. Beverly the pass to Towns. Over in the corner, Edwards. Back to Towns. Tries again. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Outside Jackson. It's George on the wing. And George with the stuff.
Slam dunk city, Paul George. With the big-time throwdown there.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games, playoffs too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a three for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
George up top. Defended by Beverly. Outside Russell. There's the lob to Towns. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Clippers making a change here. Fouls checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, Norman Powell.
Clippers trail by 13. Jackson looking around. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And the dunk by Powell.
You know, Batum is not just a scorer. He's a really good all-around player. Very effective at finding the open man, too.
Hey, fans, who wants a free T-shirt? Make some noise! All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Robert Covington comes in for Nicholas Batum. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for George. Mann subbed in for Jackson. Yes, that goes in. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
Making the right choice there. I mean, Russell, this is what scouts like about him, his feel, that intuitive feel for the game.
And there's the pass to Mann. 1:33 left in the third quarter. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's foul number 2 for him. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Torian Prince, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Jake Layman comes in for Edwards. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly. And it's Noel in for D'Angelo Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hartenstein. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
To the left side wing. Noel passes to Prince. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Robert Covington picks one up.
Been a bit of an odd start for Torian Prince in his NBA career. After being selected 12th overall in 2016, he was part of a 3-way deal that sent him to the Hawks.
And both free throws good for Prince.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Minnesota leading by 15. Beasley outside. Into the lane. To the left wing. Prince outside. To the wing on the left. There's the 3. And Malik Beasley, good for 3. Beasley's got his 3rd basket of the night.
When defending Beasley, you've got to get up on him. I mean, he's lethal as a catch-and-shoot guy.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
And really a big factor in their win last time out was his work at the line.
I think it was the difference in the game. In a close game, when you knock down those kinds of points at the stripe, that decides a game oftentimes. You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Here's Noel. Here's Prince. Oh, that's blocked. And so it's Minnesota with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16.
And your Timberwolves.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Come on, fans, it's the 4th quarter.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Minnesota, Naj Reed out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Malik Beasley, and it's Noel in at the point.
Bursting onto the scene during the 2013 Eastern Conference Finals, Paul George went head-to-head with LeBron in an epic 7-game series. PG didn't get the finals, but he did gain the respect of the basketball world.
George against Beverly. Passes to Russell. Towns with it. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Batum gets a hand on it.
A capable defensive player. That wingspan of Batum, really an asset in blocking shots.
And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
2nd team foul.
Clippers with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Got a piece of it. To the wing right side. Screen by Zubac. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Such a versatile offensive threat. Morris draws his fair share of fouls. This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Outside, Towns. Off target with his 3.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
On the wing, Batum. Edwards defending. A shot by Batum, no good. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They led by as many as 18 points. Batum with the steal. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. That one drops for him.
Assisted, Nicholas Batum.
Minnesota leading by 10. Towns, the screen. Russell passes to Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Jackson. At the elbow, it's George. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Paul George can get it done from anywhere on the court now. When he starts percolating, this guy can cook with gas.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Knocked loose. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Batum with the three. It's hauled in by Beverly. Minnesota's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Towns, a screen on Batum. Here's Edwards to the inside. Towns takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
A shot by Batum, no good. Minnesota leading by 12. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Beverly with the ball, and Batum picks him up defensively. Edwards can't hit. The Clippers running out of time. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. George against Russell. Back to George. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Jackson against Russell. Out left to the wing. Here's Towns. Basket counts.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
14 foul.
And stolen by Russell.
This is a clinic. They have absolutely owned this game, still keeping the pressure up with their D.
Pass to Towns. Paul George with the steal.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Minnesota.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Now Towns. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Over in the corner, Batum. The three. Rebound, Minnesota. They led by as many as 18 points. And so Minnesota takes the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah,